Hey guys, welcome to Gadgets 360. My name is Pranay and in this video we are going to be talking about the best phones under 20,000 rupees. Now you get a lot of features in the phones that are available in this price range, but you will not get maybe Snapdragon 800 series processors on the devices that you get here, and sometimes maybe you will have to compromise on low light camera performance in the phones that you get in this price range. But having said that, you still get lovely AMOLED displays, and especially if you are interested in high refresh rate displays as well, you'll get that. You'll get stuff like in-display fingerprint scanners. You'll also get side-mounted fingerprint scanners in this price range. And apart from that, you get very good performance. You can get devices that can game. Even the latest games they can play very comfortably. You can get some phones that will offer pretty good daylight camera performance as well. And in terms of battery life and charging, there are some insane devices in this price range. So for example, you'll get a phone that has a 65-watt charger in the box. You'll get a phone that will last almost 2 days on a single charge. So beyond this, I don't think there's much more that one can ask for. So I think that the under 20,000 rupee price range in terms of smartphones today is really strong. So without further delay, let's get this video started with a request to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon so that you can get to know when we publish new videos. And as always, if you like our work, be sure to hit the thumbs up button and share this video with your friends. The first phone on our list is the Samsung Galaxy M31s. Now, this phone may not have the most powerful processor since it ships with the Exynos 9611 that we've seen in phones that cost much less, but it still has a lot of things going for it. The first thing is excellent battery life thanks to the 6000 mAh battery that this phone ships with, and along with that you also get a great display. Now, Samsung's AMOLED panels on the budget M series devices have been praised in our reviews, and this one is no exception. It's also just as good, and you also get a bundled fast charger in the box, which is a plus. On the weak side, you get poor low light camera performance, poor video stabilization, and not much processing power. So this device is going to be great for a lot of people who enjoy watching movies on their phone and who want long battery life along with Samsung's brand name. But if you want the most powerful processor in this price point, this one is not for you. The Realme 7 Pro is a strong contender in the sub 20,000 rupee price segment as well. Now this smartphone has a lot of pros, but let's talk about the cons first. The low light camera performance is not that great, and this phone only has a 60Hz refresh rate display, which is a negative here because the Realme 6 Pro with this phone's predecessor used to ship with a 90Hz refresh rate display. Now it's a sad thing that Realme has not continued that with this one, but having said that, the AMOLED display that you get on this device is very nice. You will enjoy using it. It's just a shame that the refresh rate is not 90Hz. Apart from that, this device has a lot of things going for it. It's a fairly well-rounded device. You get pretty good daylight camera performance, you get lovely build quality and eye-catching design on the Realme 7 Pro, and you also get stereo speakers that sound really good, which enhances your movie watching or gaming experience. Finally, you get good battery life on this device with very fast charging because this one ships with a 65-watt charger in the box. The next phone on our list is the Motorola One Fusion Plus. Now this device ships with the Snapdragon 730G processor, which will give you enough power for all your gaming needs and for day-to-day usage as well. And you also get good battery life, pretty decent cameras and near stock Android. Now we say near stock here because Motorola uses MyUX, which is based on stock Android with like barely any changes. But if you're saying that this phone is going to be a part of Android One, no, that's not true. This is not guaranteed to get long-term updates, but still you get near stock Android, which is good enough for most people. In our review, we've also praised the bottom firing speaker on this device, which is fairly loud, but unfortunately this device is a bit too big and bulky, so one-handed use may not be good. It also has relatively slow charging because this phone comes with an 18-watt charger in the box along with a 5000 mAh battery, and its low light video quality is not that great. Now let's talk about the Redmi Note 9 Pro Max. Now it's been a while since this phone launched, but it's still one of the best phones under 20,000 rupees. Now in our review, we praised the fact that this phone has a powerful processor in the Snapdragon 720G, and it has a bundled fast charger in the box, which is a 33-watt charger that charges its 5020 mAh battery pretty quickly. You also get good cameras and all-day battery life, which are also good things about this device. On the flip side, this phone is big and bulky, which is not ideal for one-handed use, just like the Motorola One Fusion Plus. And this smartphone comes with some preloaded bloatware thanks to MIUI, which is still riddled with a lot of apps that send you spammy notifications, and we think that it could be a lot cleaner for you. It also has average low light video performance, so that's something you need to keep in mind. The Poco X3 is a really strong contender in this price range. Now this ships with the Snapdragon 732G processor along with a 6000 mAh battery, and these two things give it really good performance and really good battery life as well. You also get stereo speakers on this device, which enhances your gaming experience, and if you're into watching movies on the phone speaker, you will enjoy this device quite a bit. Just like many other phones in this price range, the Poco X3 is also quite big and bulky, so you may not enjoy using it with one hand, or some people just prefer smaller and more compact or lighter phones, then this one may not be for all those people. And apart from that, you also get a bunch of spammy notifications on this one, which honestly should not be there. Now let's talk about the Realme 6 Pro. Now, yes, I understand that the Realme 7 Pro is also in this list, but the starting price of the Realme 6 Pro is slightly lower and is still a pretty good option in this price range. So you get lovely design with this device, you get pretty good selfie cameras also on the Realme 6 Pro, which is another plus, and you get good all-round performance thanks to the Snapdragon 720G processor that this phone ships with, and apart from that you also get pretty good battery life and fast charging on this phone. Now this phone has a display with a 90Hz refresh rate, which was praised in our review. Unfortunately, this phone is a bit too heavy at 202 grams, so one-handed use may not be ideal on this one, and it also has a lot of pre-installed bloatware which could be done away with. The cameras perform well in the day, but in low light they are not as good. The final phone on our list is the Samsung Galaxy M31. Now once again, I am aware that the M31s is also a part of this list, but the M31 is also a good option in case you want to spend a little bit less and still want a good Samsung phone. Now this phone also ships with the Exynos 9611, the same processor as the one in the M31s, so in terms of performance you're getting pretty much the same package, and apart from that you get a lovely AMOLED display and excellent battery life even on this device. Now the Galaxy M31 also has a 6000 mAh battery just like the M31s, so the battery life is not really a concern here. Daylight photos are pretty good on this smartphone. Now that's another thing going for this device, but unfortunately low light camera performance is quite disappointing, and it has a bunch of spammy notifications that keep bothering you, but it is possible to turn these off, and its video stabilization is quite poor. So that was our list of the best phones under 20,000 rupees. Which of these is your favorite? Is there some phone here that I have missed? Any other phone that you like which is available under 20,000 rupees which should be in this list in your opinion? Let me know via the comments, and for all things tech, log on to gadgets360.com.